We're going to be joined tonight by...
Guys, I'm on my way. I'm on my way right now. I'm on my way. I didn't realize 105 was this crazy.
Okay.
Have you guys been to Commerce Casino? You should go there after the show. But anyway, I might be a little bit late, but just want to start it up. I can probably field some questions on my cell phone.
Matt, I could literally reach out and touch you.
Touching you, buddy. You guys ever been to TJ Maxx?
Not since, like, I was a teen.
About Dress Barn Woman.
Definitely.
Well, I think I'm lost. That's my grandma. I gotta go, okay?
Oh, your grandma's calling you on the other line?
On the way, buddy. She says she listens to you guys all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think this is happening right now. This is Steve.
I'm kind of...
Uh-huh.
I think his grandma's a fan.
Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you.
Don't harmonize.
Good. I'm a huge Matt Knudsen fan and huge fan of his improv group, L. Ron Jeremy.
Well, thank you very much.
And I do have a question. It's regarding one of my favorite bits. It's also featured on your Comedy Styling CD.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually a favorite of a lot of your fans. And it's the bit about the Las Vegas buffet plates, like ordering.
Yes.
It is so brilliant, and I just wanted to find out how you initially came up with that. Is that something you actually ate, or you watched people eat, or it's just so brilliantly on point and graphic, and just it cracks me up, and a lot of people are big fans of that. I just want to.
Chris, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me. I love you, man. That's very, very funny. I think we all did. Basically, the bit is
family friendly.
No, it's all family friendly.
Okay.
That's the thing. My CD, there's no profanity on it at all. Because my grandfather's 93 years old, and anything I do, I want him to be able to watch and enjoy, and I don't have to explain anything. Sure. It's just like, don't listen to track 4. But the buffet is basically, next time you go to a buffet, just imagine if you had to order the meal that you create for yourself off the menu. So you just go through, on the first plate, I'm going to have a skirt steak, a pork chop, and some spaghetti. And the second plate, going to have some chicken nuggets in the shape of little dinosaurs. Handful of raisins.
Is that available?
Do they offer that?
They have everything. And it's so funny because sometimes I'll go do that joke and people will get so excited. They're like, coleslaw! Yell out things that they would do too.
Baked mac and cheese.
Like they're from the place or something.
Yeah, exactly. But,
I guess they probably have raisins for like the granola or whatever, right?
Like the sunflower seeds that are shelled. What is that? They're just like, they need to be by the salad.
Yeah,
the shelled sunflower seeds. We need to get them in there. But that bit I just,
So what was his question about that bit? Have you seen people do?
I think we've all done. I think we've all done that. I think, and not to but most of the stuff, if I bother talking about it or writing or trying to develop it, it's because I think we've all experienced that or something similar to it.
Sure, something we can all relate to.
It sounds so corny. And
you're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people, but it's just kind of a different way to present the information.
Sure.
Instead of have you ever noticed, it's just I did this.
Yeah.
Instead of I noticed this, I did it.
So what is your general process for writing comedy? Is it something like that where if it happens to you?
Yeah. Or a lot of times, if you're just sitting around and shooting the breeze with your friends and you're like, because I think most comedians are funny and they just like to crack people up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If I'm in a conversation with someone and we laugh about something, I'll go and write it down because I don't need to know how it works. It just worked.
Right.
Not because I tried to think of it. It just happened in the moment. So it gives you that extra level of confidence when you try something out for the first time. It's like, well, Steve and Skyler laughed about this already, so...
Right. Do you try stuff out on your wife often without telling her that you're trying a bit? No, you don't do that.
No, not really. I'll tell her, like, hey, did you hear my new Triumph? And then I'll I try a bit.
Okay.
But I never, I mean, that'd be...
You don't sneak them in there.
Oh,
You're like, hey, honey, how about that garbage?
What's with that big spring on the garage door?
Spring.
I mean, why is it called a spring and not a autumn?
Oh, man.
Remember to tip the waitstaff. It's just us, honey. Try the prime rib.
Tip your chameleon.
Yeah.
Should we go to Pete on line 2?
Let's do it.
We better go to Pete online, too.
All right. The number again, 800-405-6425. Pete, you're on the air.
One thing I appreciate, and you even just mentioned it there, you don't really go towards blue humor.
Yeah.
And you find it harder not to go to the easy parts and other kind of jokes. And what do you think of comedians who just go and even attack and put people down, or instead of raising people up and getting like a smart, funny answer? Or a funny segment or joke?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I certainly, far be it from me to besmirch anyone's tactic or how they're getting a joke. I do think it's easier to, I guess, kind of be profane and get like a kind of a shocking laughter.
Yeah.
But I think that laughter happens because people are more like, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
There's questions about comedians tearing each other down, and he's like, so what do you think of guys?
What do you think of guys?
that
In
do
general.
this?
Last night I was at the Improv. You know, like most people bring like heavy metal or something to bring them up. Yeah.
Sure.
I brought myself up to "Endless Love"
Nice.
by Lionel Richie and Diana Ross, and I
And we can sing that, right?
Yes. My first love. And I played it for like a minute or two as I just kind of like looked at people and
Really?
you know, yeah. And
So
I
you're
just
on stage just eyeballing everybody?
yeah.
to
Well,
Love?
"Endless Love" is playing,
That's
and I
great.
said, "You guys, there's a lot of love in this room.
Nice.
To deny it would just be a lie."
Did it inspire any slow dances or arms around anybody?
I'm gonna say it did.
All right.
Maybe I didn't see any, but yeah.
Skyler and I had been there.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Slow dancing, grooving.
There's not enough dancing on our show.
Yeah.
No, because it's the radio.
It's the radio. I guess a short answer was I didn't want to waste time developing and writing material that I couldn't do on the Tonight Show.
Ah, good thinking.
Makes sense. I want to make sure that we talk about your CD, The Comedy
Yes.
Stylings of Matt Knudsen.
The Comedy
Yes.
Silence of Matt Knudsen.
And it's doing very well on iTunes right now.
I guess enough of my friends and family bought some that I'm featured on the homepage.
You have a huge family, apparently. That's
Yes,
right.
yes, exactly. But it was fun because when you get up there, you see the other people who have records too, and then yours is kind of in that.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can go from a fan to a contemporary
Yeah.
just by putting it out. That's the same thing with clubs too, because there's only like so many places where you can perform.
Yeah.
And you're at the Improv, and then you go from being on a show to being on a show with Ray Romano,
Right.
And you're like, oh, how do you do, colleague?
Yeah, right.
You know?
That's
And
pretty cool.
I think everyone, especially like in the comedy community, really, they all know each other and they all take care of each other.
Nice.
Much more than like the acting
Oh, yeah.
community.
Yeah.
Except for me. I mean, I take care
Well, right.
of everyone.
So how did you get this whole CD thing off the ground? And
I produced the album myself. I did it at Lestat's in San Diego, which is a great club.
Lestat's.
Yeah, they do music 6 nights a week, and 1 night a week, Tuesday night they have a comedy show. And
That's the right night for it.
Yeah, I headlined the show. I did like an hour. Usually, I don't know. There's probably like 7,500 like small stage. They're right there.
Yeah.
There's a piano on the stage. I closed out the set playing like piano and doing jokes, and so
nice.
And
Pretty
then
fun.
I was put in touch with the people at Rooftop Comedy, and they put it up on iTunes and Amazon and distributed it. And
All right.
have been kind of lining up some tour dates and support.
Nice.
And stuff like that.
And you are touring a lot.
Yeah, I do. I would work all the time. Yeah, I work all the
great.
time, and it's fun because like the more busy you are, and I think doing anything, the less precious everything becomes.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, bleh, not that you don't. I certainly care about everything, and I want
Right.
everything to go well, but
Sure.
You're not a monster.
not sure. Clearly, I'm just a human with feelings, but you just kind of once you start sprinting, you just don't stop sprinting.